All right, let's see if we're live yet. Okay, hello, welcome everyone to Jeff's Solo Adventures. It's a Thursday evening, not our normal Monday schedule, but we're going to take a break from Gloomhaven and play some Mage Night tonight. I've got set up here a Mage Night scenario with the Lost Legion expansion. We're going to be going up against this guy here, General Vokare, playing the Vokare's Return scenario. And we're going to use the character from this expansion, Wolfhawk. So I've got the Vokare's Return set up. I've set it up for Blitz mode, so we're just going to play 2 days and 2 nights. And I've also got it set up at basically the easiest level. You can tune both how difficult the combats are and how much of a race there is. Our goal is to find the one city on the map and get to it before Vokare does, and then conquer that city and get inside because he's on his way to it as well, and then we need to defend the city from his attack. This is my first time playing this scenario. I've done a couple solo and a couple co-op city assaults before, and we did Vokare's Quest once a little while back, but this is my first time doing this specific scenario where it's a race to the city. Not a whole lot of tiles for us to go through. We've got 3 more regular tiles, 1 non-city core tile, and then we know that the city tile's on the bottom. Vokare will explore as he moves. He has an AI for movement, and then we will also move. All right, I've got my starting hand of cards here. Not terribly exciting, and based on the map that I'm looking at, it's daytime, so these desert spaces are very expensive to move into. I kind of see one path through here, go up into the forest, search these ruins, maybe take down the Mage Tower, and kind of go around this way through here. But I don't have the cards to really do much of that right now, and there's a risk there with Vokare moving. I'm getting quite close to him. If he moves on to me, he attacks me, and there's no way I'm ready for that. Now I can't always run away, but rather not do that. So I think for my starting tactic, I'm going to take Great Start. So I immediately get 2 more cards. And let's see what we get here. Okay, some more moves, some influence. Well, that doesn't really give us the attack I was hoping for. And then Vokare is going to randomly pick a tactics card merely for turn order purposes. And unless he pulls the 6, he's going before me, which I actually kind of want to see which way he goes, to see if I need to really avoid him or not. We'll go this card here. It is the 6. All right, and so we will go first. I'll just keep that back in the deck for tomorrow. The card we use goes out of the game. The card he picks does not. So that was merely for turn order purposes. We're going first. All right. So I don't know which way he's going to move. That makes moving up there even more risky. Now, we know he won't move on to us directly if we get all the way to this space. He does potentially have a double move if he draws one of his spell cards, but it would always be in the same direction, and getting to here would be 2 moves in different directions. So but he might come on to us next turn. Let's see, can we still get up that way, or do we want to? That's a brown and a purple, a mage defender, and a in the brown enemies are not too easy to take on, and I did not get any attack. All right. Although we do have a lot of move with our tirelessness here. That's one of Wolfhawk's special cards. So maybe we do just avoid Vokare, head over for the crystal mine, and get some stuff there. Maybe recruit some enemies later. Let's see, or some units, sorry. Can we recruit any units in the village? The Herbalists, the Udom Crossbowmen we can. They're actually, I was looking at them, and we do have some influence if we get to the village. So maybe we just take a simple turn, go to this deep crystal mine up here, and then over to the village, maybe down into the maze, and over to the keep. Or just straight to the keep, depending on our movement. All right. To get down to that deep crystal mine, we would need move 2 and 5 for 7. All right. Well, we could do that here with a blue move 4. Each other card providing move, including cards placed on gives 1 extra move this turn. We've got a swiftness here for the 3. Move 4 plus move 3. That would do it. Giving up our ranged attack, but we'll just go with that. Now, that means we won't be getting any new cards next turn, but that might be okay, because we're going to go over and maybe recruit somebody. So let's do this. We're going to take the blue die, move 4, each other card providing move, including cards placed sidewise, gives 1 extra move this turn. So we're going to do this for another move. That's move 4, and 5, 6, and 7. So we will do all of that, discard those cards. These will be our cards for next turn. So 1, 2, and then 5 for 7. Reroll this, and we get a white. I was hoping for a white. All right. Okay. And I believe we get at the deep mine, we get it at the end of the turn or the start of the turn. Deep mine, deep mine, deep mine. If you end your turn on a mine, choosing in 1 crystal of the color. So do we want a yellow or a white or red crystal? Well, there's a white die in there. Vokare might get rid of it. There's 2 red dice, so we can always take the die. We'll take a white crystal, because I'm looking at mana draw and I'm looking at threaten. So we're going to get a white crystal. All right, that is our turn. Vokare's turn. We flip a card. He gets a wound, which means he's just going to make camp and rest. Almost half of his deck is a wound right now, so he's actually not going to move this turn. We simply are going to roll his die, and he might get rid of our herbalists up here if I roll a blue. Let's see what happens. It is a white, so we don't get rid of the herbalists. Okay, if we did get rid of the herbalists, basically he conscripts new units and he'd get a new gray to his army. This is his army right here. All right. So now our turn. Let's see. Do we go over and hire somebody out of the village? We've got +1. So I could get 6 with the red die, which would get us the crossbowman. Or the northern monks I cannot hire here. Okay. So yeah, I think the crossbowman is just what we should do. So to move over there, we need a total of move 5. We have no move right now. Oh wow, absolutely no move. Well, we could play Tranquility. Let's draw 2 cards with the green die. Yes. So we're going to do that to draw 2 cards. All right, there's some move and some attack. All right. We're going to use our white crystal for mana draw. Okay. And take a mana die from the source set at any color except gold. We will take a red from the source. Am I going to want that white later? No, I might want more red for attacking, so I'll take the white and set it to blue. Okay, gain 2 tokens of that color. So we get 2 blue tokens. My convention is that I keep crystals face up or standing up on their base and tokens on their side. So we're going to move 4, and then we'll use this to gain a crystal of any color to our inventory. Just in case, I think we're going to want a red crystal. All right, we actually are going to use it this turn. So I'm going to save this for attacking. We're going to use that red crystal here on Threaten. So I've got move 4, and I'm going to go sideways on Determination to get us our move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are in the village. Do I want to burn that rage for the 6th? I don't need to for the 6th because I've got +1 up here. So influence 5, +1 for 6. So I've used every card except rage right here. And that gets me the crossbowman as a unit. Okay. All right, we do not re-roll this die. We do re-roll the green die. Back to white. We used all of our tokens and crystals here. Well, that was a big turn, but we saved our attack card and we got an attacking unit. So I think that'll be helpful here. Did burn through a lot of cards though. This day is going quick. But you do what you got to do. I think we're going to go down into the maze next turn, and we can actually bring the crossbowman with us into the maze, I believe. Maze. Enter. You may choose one ready unwounded unit to accompany you. Yes. Okay. And we might get some. We can either get 2 crystals of your choice, a spell, or an artifact. You also get an advanced action. But we have to fight a dragon. Are we ready to fight a dragon? I don't know if we're ready to fight a dragon. Let's think about this. Let's see what cards we get. Okay, that was our turn. Vokare, what are you doing? resting up again. Let's see if you're going to steal my herbalists. Nope. Just looking for a blue up there. And I don't really care that much. Necro Daddy 80 asks, Mage Knight versus Gloomhaven for solo play, which is better? Boy, you know, that's a great question. They're both fantastic. Mage Knight is generally considered one of the best solo play games out there of all time. Works really well for solo play. And it's a very deep, thinky planning game. Gloomhaven is a great dungeon crawler. This is more of an adventure. Mage Knight is adventuring and leveling up within one game. Gloomhaven has more of a campaign to it. And to play Gloomhaven solo, you have to be comfortable running multiple characters, which I'm starting to get used to. I'm not as good at it, but here with Mage Knight, you can play as just one character, and it's built really well to just play by yourself and take down the big baddies. But great question. Thanks for watching. Okay, Vokare took his turn. All right. So we need to draw back up to 5. We're running very low here. We need to get some more stuff done today. All right, we've got some move, we got concentration, improvisation, and our other rage card. We've got our crossbowman. Okay, well, with just a little bit of move, we could go into that maze and fight somebody big, I think. Because I've got attack block, I've got lots of attack. Get a mana token for now. I did use up all my mana over here. We've got some red up there. We don't have a green, so I can't use concentration. All right, let me look how big and bad do those dragons get. We might take a lot of hurt, but we need to be able to deal minimum 9 damage. Or do we assault the keep? I think we possibly assault the keep first. And pretty sure we assault it from adjacent. Keep assault. No, you do have to move into it. Okay, so to move in to that would be 5 this way, 4 that way, but that's across the wall, which makes things doubly fortified and adds a movement, so it's 5 either way. All right. Could use improvisation to get move 5. And then I could get up to attack 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll block 3. The crossbowman and such, not too horrible. So I think we can take down that keep. And a good reason to take down the keep is it does give us an extra hand limit when we're in that keep or adjacent to it, which means we'd have extra taking on the marauding orcs up there or going down into the maze. Okay. So yeah, let's do this. So we're going to red improvise to get move 5 by discarding this move card. So, well, let's move 3 and see who's there. As soon as we're adjacent, this flips. Okay, 4/4, and they are, I believe that is swift. Yes, to block this enemy, you need to block twice as much. So we would need to block 8. Oh, too bad we can't concentrate our crossbowmen, because then we could get ranged attack 4 and be good. Actually, ranged isn't good enough because they're in a keep. Alright, do we actually want to take them on right now, or do we want to use our other 2 move to just explore a tile? Because they're swift, I've got attack for days, but I don't have enough block for all that. So they would wound my crossbowman, which I could then heal back later. Or they'd wound me and I would take a lot of wounds. But the crossbowman can do that, and I'll just heal them. I think it's worth doing because I get something else taking down the keep. Oh, by the way, I forgot to knock this down for using coercion on getting the crossbowman. Hand limit is higher, and that's pretty much it. So if I assault, reputation goes down. I'm going to get half fame. Other players' keeps. No, this is an unconquered keep. Can be assaulted, reputation -1. Defending enemies are fortified. Okay. So there's no fame for taking an unfortified. Okay. Well, there's the 3 fame that I do get, which will level me up, which is all good things to do. Okay, let's do it. So, I will get a red. Let's see. Well, if I'm going to use him, if I'm going to wound him, I might as well use him. Okay, I'll keep both of these cards, and I'm just going to do attack 2 and ranged attack 2. So that's the 4 attack I need. In the siege phase, ranged attack isn't good enough because they're fortified, so I'm not bothering with that. And so then we go to the block phase. I'm not blocking any because I'd have to block 8. I don't care. So they deal 4 damage, so that's a wound. And they will block, if I wound them, they'll block 4. And then I have the 4 attack to defeat them. Let me just make sure wounding them doesn't mean they don't attack. I'm pretty sure. Assign damage. Take 1 wound. The wounded unit cannot be used again or assigned to take further damage until it is healed. Alright, it looks like I can't use his attack because I don't add up the attack until after I've assigned the damage. Sorry guys, it's been a while since I've played this, so not everything is fresh in my mind. Which means I'm going to have to use 2 out of 3 of these cards if I assign all the damage to him, which I am going to. Which do I want to keep? Because I need 4 attack, and I can either get it this way or this way. We'll do it this way and see what we want to concentrate later. So attack, attack, 4 damage. All right. And then we moved in. I mark it as owning that keep. My hand limit goes up. Not great for now, but good for later. We get fame. 1, 2, 3, +1 because we're blitzing. So, let me reroll this die. Blue, discards, defeated enemy, and then we get 2 of these tokens to look at, 1 of them to keep. All right. On her own, once a turn, influence 1 or influence 3 if you do not recruit any unit for influence this turn. Or taunt. Once a turn during the block phase, either reduce 1 attack of an enemy by 1 or increase 1 attack of an enemy by 2 and reduce armor of the same enemy by 2. 2 and 1. The armor reduction does not happen if that enemy is prevented from attacking. I think that's going to be more useful, taunt, since we've already recruited our units, and I'm not sure what other kinds of influence we're going to be doing. I do need some potentially to heal this guy, but I've got a card that can heal him, so we will do taunt here. That stays up there, and then we also have this as an option, which I need to grab. So I can look at what that is later. Okay. And we also get an advanced action. Since we took our own, we can take any of the 3. Blood will take a wound, gain a red crystal to your inventory, and token of any color. Oh, that's nice. Spellforge, gain 1 crystal to your inventory, the same color as one of the spell cards in the spell offer. So let's get a crystal. Regeneration, heal 1, ready a level 1 or 2 unit you control. Well, that would heal our guy up here. Do we need to regenerate, or do we need crystals and such? I don't really want to taking a lot of wounds because that does slow us down. Crystals are always good, but I kind of want to heal this unit before too long. I think I'll just take regeneration. That goes on top of my deck. Shift these down. All right. Something on my ear here. Kind of weird. We now draw up. Our new hand limit is 6 temporarily while we're close to this keep, but I've only got 5 cards, so Moving and influencing and ranged attack. But healing, that's the important thing. Okay, Vokare's turn. What you gonna do? All right, it is a green card. So on a green card, we need to look to see, is there a green die in the offer? There is not. No green die. He'd re-roll it if there was. He's going to move. Green, he moves this way. Well, it's a good thing we didn't go up that way. Okay. And that is Volkare's turn. All right. We've got ranged attack 3. Potentially ranged attack 5 if we could get green, but we have no way to get green. All right. Well, and ranged attack doesn't really help us with those marauding orcs up there anyway. Oh, reputation went down 1 because we assaulted the keep. I think we do want to take these orcs down, though. Just for the reputation and the fame, getting closer to leveling up. And we would get to see who's in the Mage Tower. So we can just taunt them from where we are. We actually don't have to move or anything. Do we want to keep going this way? This water here is going to force us that direction. Let's move potentially onto this tile and draw the orcs in onto us anyway. That way we keep on going. All right. Let's see. Playing cards sideways. Can you always do that? Can you do that for heal as well? I know you can do it for attack, block, move, and influence. I don't know if you can do it for heal. Cards. Move 1, influence 1, attack 1, block 1. Not heal 1. So to heal this unit up here, we need to get a green mana dice somehow. And concentration won't do it. It only gives us blue, white, or red. He's already ready, but I need heal 2 to heal him. Oh, okay. All right. I can change him to block 2. And then just 3 damage. All right, we're going to go... Wow, concentration really stinks with all I've got is white and green up here. Not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, this is just garbage here because it's white and green. There's no green up in there. I can get white, blue, red tokens, but that doesn't do anything. So you're just going to be a tap sideways card. Let's go move 4. Let's see what happens. Or no, that could be my ranged attack 3 just to deal with him. And then all I need is 2 block, which I can block. So we'll move to just to explore this tile here. All right. We have a marauding orc we need to look at. Not terribly exciting. All I've done is the move 2, actually. So that's ore. Yeah, we're going to have one card be wasted, but so we're going to just draw these guys into us since they're right next to us, taunt them basically, and I will use my actual taunt to reduce their attack by 1. So I only need to block 2, which I will use these 2 to block. Can I spend? I don't think I can spend influence in the keep. I know I can do it in the village. Recruit units. You can recruit units here, but that's it. Village is where you can spend healing for 3 influence, or buy healing for 3 influence. But we're not near the village. But let's hope we roll a green, and then we'd be fine. Okay. So we did our move 2, block, since it's down to 2, and then attack 3. They're defeated. So I get 2 fame, and reputation goes up 1. All right. Roll this, and boy, do I need a green or a gold. It's a blue. Well, there's a chance Vokare will roll that for me. Last card here is regeneration. I'll let Vokare take his turn on the chance he rolls a green. Swiftness. Okay, there's not a white up there, so he's not going to re-roll a die. On a white, he just moves in the white direction, which is back up this way. Goes to visit his dragon friend. That's fine, as long as you stay away from me. Okay, my turn here. Heal 1, ready a level 1 or 2 unit you control. Nothing to do. That's really hurting us. I thought I'd have the heal, but so with 1 card, there's nothing really to do. So we will go to end of the day. The turn. One round of the game, choose tactics, play turns. Okay, so now we go to nighttime. Flip this over. And roll the dice. And we got a green, but too little too late. Okay, all these units go away. We haven't revealed our core tiles yet, so we're still just in the silvers. All right. We still don't have any monasteries, so we don't add any advanced actions. Remove the lowest. And these shift down. And remove the lowest. And these shift down. All right. So we need to choose tactics. We get our deck back. Boy, I feel like not a whole lot has happened this round. I'm not really building my engine to that day. Now we're at nighttime, though. Let's see what happens. Now the forests are hard to move through. Maybe we just go down into that maze, depending on what we get. I don't know. Let's see what we get. We're close to leveling up. Which would give us another unit that we could recruit. And there are some interesting units out there. Those monks are cool, but getting over to the monastery is kind of close to where Vokare is. Don't really want to do that. Of course, I don't necessarily want Vokare revealing the city either. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we have? Blue-green, not a whole lot of attack. Okay, so good movement. Attack of block 2. Heal 2 or draw 2 cards. Alright, well that'll get us our unit back. Can move quite a ways. Don't necessarily want to go to that crystal. Is there anybody here that we can recruit in a village? More crossbowmen. Well, that would be interesting, but we have to level up before we do that. We could level up by taking on the enemies there, or we could go down into the maze. Or we just go over to the village, explore. Let's do this before I worry too much else. Heal 2, draw 2 cards. So let's heal our unit. Now, now what? That might be it. I could move to explore. I just want to see what my next card is. Okay, doing that. And then Tranquility is discarded. Oh, hold up. We're not doing any of that yet. I need a tactics card. Back up. Back up. Okay. Give me a roll tonight. Choosing. Okay. Using a shuffle, I just want to put 3. So that gives us 3 extra cards. Sergio gives us 1 new card. According to your turn, shift to 5. It doesn't give us any extra cards. Once before the start of each of your turns, you put the top card of your deed deck face down under this card. Flip this card face down, put all D cards. Sparring power. This allows us to do kind of a monster turn. A monster turn near the end. We're probably not... We want to save this for the second night, so I don't want to take that one, because we're going to need that to take on Vokare. So tonight, I don't like those. Reroll. Rerolling dice pretty often might come in handy, especially now because I don't really have the dice that I necessarily want to use. 3 random cards at the end of the night. What would 3 random cards get us? Not a whole lot. Well, it will get us something. One more thing to do. This is probably a good night to do it, so we'll take long night. All right, so we're going 2, unless he takes 1, we're going first. Vokare is going on here, 3, which is after us. So, need to remember, I'm going to put this at the bottom of the deed deck. When it runs out, then I can do whatever it says. All right. So we are going first. We are basically going to do all this and just this. So healing a unit. We're not in too much of a rush. Got a red, white and red, discarded. Vokare, your turn. We draw 1 more card. Rage, a little more attack. And now we can do stuff. Vokare is white. So there is a white die. He rerolls the white die. And gold, which is useless at night. And then moves in the white direction, which is here, which means he explores first. Okay. 5. Let's put this way. Let's see. I thought I'd have a little more room here. Okay, we're going to move your deck slightly off camera here for the moment and go here. We did reveal a monastery, which means we put an advanced action into the offer deck. Mana Storm. And that can be recruited at the monastery only. Okay. Can also buy healing there. We can burn it down, but that would be not good to do. We got some marauding orcs. A blue mine and a magical glade. Okay, well, you can go explore that for a little while, Vokare. Good for you. 1 more, and then the core, and then the city. All right, we do have 4 columns we can work with. This is a valid location to put a tile on in this scenario. Okay, well, we got some attack. can we take on? We could go move to that glade. The magical glade gives us a crystal or heals us. If you end your turn, you throw away 1 wound from your hand or discard, and that same is healing. Cannot be combined with other healing. If you start, you gain a black mana token. Well, black mana is not good for us because we don't have any spells. If we took a whole bunch of wounds and such, how much attack could we get up to? Five, move down to there and store up on some crystals. We lose our hand limit though. All right, I'm just going to do this. Pay a mana of a basic color, so I'm paying a red. Gain a crystal of that color to your inventory. So we're going to get a red in our inventory. And that's it for this turn. We're going to stay on our keep here because I think I want to go down into that maze. This says 10. Ten enemies for the maze. Where did I see red enemies for the maze? That makes a big difference. Holy cow. Maze. Oh. Tan for maze, red for labyrinth. Is that the labyrinth or the maze? That is just the maze. Not the labyrinth. Right? Boy, it's hard to... I need to look at the other player aids. It's hard to see on this quick reference. I think that's just a maze. The labyrinth is built up taller. Yes, that is clearly just a maze. Okay. Well, that's a little bit easier. We only have to fight tan enemies, not red. I think we can do that. But it's worth holding up here. We've got a red. We are going to need big move up here, so hopefully we get a blue. Okay, so I spent that card. That's my turn. We got a blue. Good. We're going to need that to get the move that we want for the big reward. All right, Vokare, what are you doing? Spell, green spell. All right. So there's no green over there, but it's double move in the green direction. Uh-oh. Don't like that. Okay. All right. We needed to draw our new card. We can use additional mana. Okay. So to go down into the maze, we can't, the move points we pay for the maze can't be used for what we go into. All right, so six, we're gonna move, oh, we need to move 3 to get in. Oh, that's annoying. All right, so if we did move 3, I don't have another card to pay sideways. I want to be able to do an additional mana die. Because I want to be able to do red, blue. 4 would get us, what does 4 get us? 4 gets us a spell. I think a spell rather than some random artifact, yeah. That fireball, pretty darn awesome, or the snowstorm, either one. Okay, so move 2, and then sideways for move 3. Is that a 4? Or? Huh, looks like I cheated in the day. That is a 4, not a 3. I thought it was a 3 back when I played it. All right. So instead we're going this way. I'm using this for move 4. To move 4 here. Okay. We're entering the maze. We're going to use our unit here to accompany us. And then choosing the path, we're going to spend 4 move by doing well, doesn't really matter. That actually gives us move 3. Do I want 2 crystals or I want the spell? I want the spell. 3, and then this sideways is 4, 5, but that's okay. So spending 5 to get a spell, and then draw a 10 enemy. And our enemy is, ooh, he is resistant to physical damage. And 5. Okay. So we need to defeat this guy. Well, attack 4 and attack 3. If I did this, +2 to his damage, but -2 to his attack, the attack 4 would be enough. And with these 2, I could block 5, but I'd need to block 7. That doesn't work. I think I'm taking damage. Because I can, just going to take him down to a 4. We're going to wound our crossbowman again. I did that to get these 2, so attack 4, and then attack 3, attack 2 is attack 9. That's enough attack to get him. 5, but he's only 4 attack. So the crossbowman can soak up all that damage. All right. That used all the cards, and he is defeated, which means all kinds of cool stuff happens. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1 for going down the level. 5, which means this flips over. Room for another unit. Reroll these dice. White, blue. Take a spell. I forgot I had this red crystal over here. Oh well. Since I have that, might as well do the fire damage. Fire spell on top of my deck. And then my bonus was the spell, right? And I took that and I leveled up. Okay. And then I need to mark that I went down the 4 path. So the 4 path is blocked. Okay. Draw cards. I'm still adjacent to my keep, so I draw 6. All right, Vokare, what are you doing? A wound. You hunker down, and are you going to steal the monks? Rolled a red, which is not the blue, so no, you do not steal the monks. All right. We got our attack. We could heal with a green. We don't have a green. Do we have a way to get a green? No. Get that unit back. We could just move next door to this village and get some more crossbowmen. Or peasants, not that interesting. Or Utem guardsmen. All right, I think some more crossbowmen is pretty good idea, since I have my influence here. Let us it's 3 to move in there. Oh, yeah, we're gonna move 4. First, I'm gonna explore this tile. Okay. Is this off the map? Is that still visible? It's kind of visible. Let me shift this over a little bit for now. Okay. All right. So I did 2 to explore. I still have 2 more move. That's 5 to go up into that swamp, but there's a crystal gale there. All right, we revealed some orcs. They always show face up, double attack orcs. We revealed a mage tower. 3 to come down to that village, or 2, 4, 6 to go up to that village. I'm kind of more interested to go up there. Because that's where the stuff is going to be happening. Interesting. Does this -1 attack apply to both of their attacks? Let's just move 2, move 2. With the rest of this move, and with this move here, and I could just ranged fire attack those guys. But I need to take down something bigger and more interesting, and I'm probably going to need that fireball on the next tile up there. So we'll just hold right here for now, see what happens. It's all white. All right, 1 new card. Swift reflexes. Okay. Vokare. General, what are you doing? You're taking a white. Good. Reroll that thing. To a gold. Not good. All right. White goes that direction. Okay. In the village, we can buy healing. 1 point of healing for 3 influence. Move 2. I need 3 influence up there. To recruit those guys, I need 6, so that'd be 9. I could get 5, and then not much more. Let's move 4. Spend 2 to explore this tile here. Great. We got a dragon. Well, that fireball is going to take him straight out. That'll be nice. Okay. To do that, I need to get a black mana token. Let's see, we've also got some ruins. And a keep. Oh, there's lots of good stuff on here. Yep, I need to get these other crossbowmen, and then I can take down that guy. All right, so I did 4. So we'll go here for 2. Now we're in the village. I need a red mana die. I don't need a black to do the fireball because I have this. Okay. But so I don't necessarily need to get those crossbowmen this turn. Would be nice to heal them. But I need red. I don't have an easy way to get red. Okay. Let's see. So you're spent because you did all the move. I don't want to use this red because I need it for the fireball to take down that dragon. So just kind of wait and see what my next card is and see if I roll that for a red. Or just spend the 2 +1, 3, +1 to heal, get my unit back, and ready it again. I may do that because there's going to be better units coming up. Yep. So I'm in a village. I can spend 3 influence for 1 point of healing. So 1, 2, and then this sideways for 3. A 2nd point of healing heals this unit and ready a level 1 or 2 unit. So you are readied. All right. That takes down the dragon, and the rest of our cards maybe take down the keep. That'd be good. Another white, of course. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One time this night, if your deep deck is empty, you may shuffle your discard pile, put 3 random into your deep deck. Then flip this card face down. Okay, the question is, do I get those cards this turn or not? Because I drew to make it empty. Yeah, I think it continues. It's 1 card either way. All right, 1, 2, 3. That's done. That goes away. And so I need this card here. It's a move, which is good. That's what I need to get up to the dragon. All right, Vokare. Improvisation, red. So on red, you look for a red die. There is not a red die, and you try and attack. Nobody's close. So that's good. Okay. All the white. So I could get a red from concentration to get influence 5. And 1 sideways. There's no green, and I'm not using any of the dice up there because I don't have any white. All I need is 3 move to get up there and attack, and that's fine. And then I reveal the city. I don't necessarily want to reveal the city too quickly because Vokare will come straight at it. All right, so I don't want that to happen yet. But gain a red. Yeah, I think getting those crossbowmen is worth doing. I don't know what these other 2 cards are here, but they'll be enough to move up in and take down the dragon. That's a good end of the night to take down the dragon. It's another level up and cool things. Forgot to replace that spell. All right. So gain a red, and then I'm going to use the red to improvise and discard this march. And discard. Ooh, if I don't have a move 2 in there. You know what? I think we decide, are the crossbowmen really worth it? Or just go get it now and then take down the keep. Let's back up. You know what? No, I decided I don't want to reveal the city yet. I want to reveal the city by that keep after I take down the keep. So I would need 6 to move up that way. And that would draw them out. That's a good thing to do. Okay, so gain a red. Here's how we're going to do this. Gain a red, discard another card to get move 5, that, and then move 2 more. So that's move 7. So we're going to, I'm giving up the blue, but I'm getting up there. Move 3. No, that blue crystal is worth too much. I don't want to worry about attack. I'm just going to use these 2 to move 2, move 2 to move the 3. Keep concentration for next turn. Discard pile. But I will taunt them out. Okay, and then I'm going to use this to make their attack or their block -2. I don't care that their attack goes up by 2 because I'm going to do a ranged fire attack for 5. 7 goes down to 5. They're resistant to cold and physical, but I'm doing fire, so that takes them straight out with the fireball. Fireball. All right. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1 for 9. And I get reputation, right? Reputation plus 2. Boom, boom. All right. So I leveled up. So that's an advanced action and a skill token. Advanced action will be, they're all red. Well, first, let me look at my skill tokens. I can't take that one. So I could have... That's Puppet Master. Once a turn, either keep one enemy token you defeated this turn or discard one previously kept enemy token. If you discard one, then either get attack at half the strength of its attack value or block at half its armor. If tokens attack is cold or fire, then so is the attack you get. Tokens resistance blocking is opposite element. Okay. That might come in handy when I'm dealing with some of these big guys here. Interesting. Or I've got Deadly Aim. Once a turn, add 1 to a card that provides any type of attack in the ranged and siege attack phase. Or add 2 to a card that provides any type of attack, including sideways, in the attack phase. So +1 ranged or siege. So that I could get siege 9 with the Firestorm. That's pretty cool. Or Wolf's Howl. That's the co-op. Howl of the Pack. Once a round, except during interaction, one card played sideways gives +4 instead of +1. For each of your command tokens with no assigned unit, it gives another +1. Put the skill token in the center. The first player who encounters combat with enemies returns skill TU face down and reduces the armor of the chosen enemy 1 and 1 attack the same. So that's beneficial with enemy. It's a use once for me because I don't have anyone else to do anything to give it back to me. So I think we're just going to go with the extra attack, including siege and ranged attack. Okay. So that goes back in, and that is available. And since I took my own, I can take any of these. Blood Ritual, I saw that already. Take a wound, get a red crystal, and a motive of any color. So that's pretty powerful. Firebolt. Gain a red to your inventory. Ranged fire attack 3. That would go nicely with my fireball. Or Into the Heat. Play this card at the start of the combat. All of your units get their attack and block values increased by 2 this combat. You cannot assign damage to units this turn. I could get a lot of ranged attack that way. Getting attack and block values increased by 2, especially since I've got some ranged. That's nice. All right, I just need to make sure Vokare's units aren't like fortified by default. Yep, we'll go Into the Heat. All right, and then we get Mana Draw Determination, Into the Heat. All right, Vokare's turn. A wound. Roll your die. Red is not blue, so you don't get the unit. Here's camp. They're not fortified by default. Okay. That's good. So all this ranged attack I'm building up can take down some of his units. All right. At the end of the turn, I do get a blue crystal. All right. Start of the turn. Go take on that keep. I need to move 3 and 4. I would need to move 7 to get there. Theoretically, I could do it. If I do this, set this to red. I'm thinking about this for the moment. Red, red. Okay. That would get move 5, but I have to discard another card. I hate improvisation because it makes you discard another card. It doesn't add enough for it. So instead, if I did green, I'd be giving up 1 green, but I get the other. So when you play this, play another action card with it, get the stronger effect for free, get that amount plus 2. So if I did that to get green for this, I would get this to get my move 7. That gets me into the keep. And then I theoretically have both of these and my crossbowmen to take down the keep. So they would have ranged attack 4. I could not assign any damage to them, but I could block up to 5. Oh. And it would actually... Yeah, these can help with some of those things. Another card. Taunt. Deadly aim. To a card that provides any type of attack. Okay, units are cards, I think. So I think that would apply to units as well. I'm not positive on that, but I would hope so. All right, so let's do that. We're going to set this to green. I get 2 green tokens. I'm not going to use both. I'm going to use this one. Stronger effect of improvisation. Oh, so I have to actually discard my block. Well, let me look at gray tokens here. Is a potential attack 5, 6 gonna be enough? Yeah, probably. Probably. I should be okay. We'll risk it. That's the only way to do stuff. So, So that's move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see who we got. Ours were defeated. So in that keep, we have a doubly fortified 7. 3 damage. I think I'm going to be taking that 3 damage. It might actually be 5 damage, but that's okay. All right. Ranged attack doesn't help because it's fortified. It's doubly fortified, so siege doesn't even help. So block, we could block 5. It's only 3. If I block 3, then I have nothing to attack with. So I'm not blocking at all. I'll play this at the start of the combat. So attack increased, so he's attack 5. But I need to get to 7. So I need to do this, +2, -2. Well, I've already got +1 here. So attack 5, 6, 7 right here. So we're going to -1 on his attack down to 2, and then +2 at a regular attack. So that's 5, 6, 7. That does it for regular attack. I take 1 wound card. Well, doesn't matter either way because of the 3. So 1 wound into my hand. All right. Don't reroll that, reroll this, but it is the end of the turn, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't use my blue here because I had to discard. It's interesting. If all I have left, when I take damage, it goes into my hand. Okay. So the only thing left in my hand, let me see, does Vokare get another turn here at the end of the round? Unit offer, second phase. Never announces end of the round, and announced by the player. Okay, he gets a turn now, but then I'll announce end of round and be done. Green. Green is this way, and there is a green die. He rolls it, not that it matters, and he moves this way. Now, I did defeat the keep. I need to remember that. So hand limit is up by 2. Okay. All right. Am I ready to take on a city or take him on? Okay. So declare end of round. Discard. Oh, and I did use these guys, but now at the end of the round they come back. Okay, let's go through. Start of the round. Flip this over. So, day 2. Halfway there. At least half are basic, and we got a gold. That's our first gold that we've seen when we could use it. All right, we get rid of this and this. Shift these down. Draw 1 and 1 monastery. And then get rid of all these units. Get rid of a spell. Shift down. All right, now that we have that revealed, is it alternating which way? Game setup, unit offer. Elite, regular, elite, regular. So elite goes first. Elite, regular, elite, regular, and elite. Fire mages, ice mages. Monastery and keep, or not keeps, wizard towers. Monasteries and towers. Ultim Guardians can only be in cities. Scouts can be anywhere. So nowhere near the cool stuff. The less interesting stuff, though. All right. All right, my hand limit is now 7 if I'm in or next to my keeps. Ooh, there's an artifact down there for the taking. All right, the city has to be revealed somewhere in here. I think I want to do it over here. Well, if I do it up there, I can assault it. Can I assault it next to my keep? Do I have to move into the city to assault it? Oh, city assaults. Any other fortified site, so you move into it. Yeah, you have to move into the city, which means you won't be next to. You won't be next to the keep. So putting it over here is good, just based on time. I don't want Vokare to take forever to get up there. I need to level up a little bit more, though, to get ready to take him on. All right. Regeneration, swiftness, march, concentration, crystallized tirelessness. So a lot of moving, which is good. I need to do a lot of moving here. All right, I think I want the extra hand limit card. Planning. Yep, I like planning. I love planning, one of my favorite tactics cards. All right. Vokare is going to pick this one here. 6, again, he goes last. All right, don't need those anymore. So if you have at least 2 cards, hand limit is 1 higher. All right. I think I want to move down into those ruins, get the artifact. Okay. I don't see anything that would tell me that I wouldn't get the fame for defeating them. All right. So yeah, I'd get the fame for taking them down. Certainly need fame. Okay. Where I want to be able to recruit some of these cool people here. So that's a monastery or keep or city. Oh, excuse me, I hope that did not blow out anybody's eardrums. I apologize. I have a loud sneeze. Sorry about that. Okay, there is a mage tower all the way down there, but I'd be attacking it across walls. Well, but it's fortified anyway. It's just 1 extra move. And then I could get one of these mages. I think we'll do that. That'll be our plan for today. Get down here. But I should take the city down today too. If I save up enough influence to get the guardians. Oh, I need to knock this down 1 for the keep. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Is I want to recruit the guardians in the city. And let's see what's on the city tile when we explore it. So first we're going down to the ruins to get that artifact. So I need to move 8. Okay. Hmm. I think. I'm going to save that to heal. I'm going to do this to get a red mana token, which crystallize will turn it into a crystal. And then I'll move 2, and then move 3, move 3. That gets me down there. I have not used any tokens yet. So move 8 down to here. It's an awful strong way to do all that. But I've got 2 cards, and we'll just leave these 2 cards here. And I got a crystal out of it. Okay. Vokare. Red. Looking to attack someone, are you? There is a red in here, so you're going to re-roll that. Black, that is not good. All right, and I draw 6 because of planning. So 4. 4. All right, I need to use that fireball in the city, I think. Okay, we need to get some attack, some block. Okay, so let's go into the ruins, which is a green and a brown. Green and a tan. All right. Elusive. The lower value is only using the attack phase. 6 block. Okay, so ranged attack at 6. To get him down. I use fireball this guy. I could fireball that guy, but that seems overkill. Needs attack 8 unless it's fire or something. So fire attack for him. All right, so let's look at this. So that would be block 5. Actually, no. This would be block 5 and ranged attack. So that takes care of him completely. And then I use this. You know what? I don't have to use that. I could use this, take a mana die from the source and set it to any color. I'm going to take this one and set it to red. Red, red. That means I don't have this because I used that. I can get the block 5 that way. So it's kind of the same either way, but I saved my crystal over there. Or still do this. Block 5. Attack 3. Or save my crossbowman. Can I do it? Can I somehow save not using my crossbowman? No, I haven't used this yet because it's just 5 up there. Okay. So that blocks 5. And then that sideways just attacks 3 with that. I kind of don't need this if I do it all that way. Tokens. Five. Yeah, I mean, it's overkill. I'm not being very efficient here. Block 5 there. So those take care of that guy. Straight up. I haven't done anything over here yet. Do that for block 3. Yeah, I need to use these guys. But then I can use this to ready them. We'll do it this way. So we'll do this for block 5 here. And here. No, but if I If I wound them, can't take any damage. So I'll just take one and then heal. Okay. I won't be able to ready them again. Oh yeah, I will. I'll heal myself and then ready them. Okay. So attack 3. And I'm not going to block. No. Yeah. Attack 3. All right, let's just make sure. This is a ranged attack 5. Kills them out. I don't need to block because I'm doing a ranged attack. What am I thinking? So then over here, let's back this up. Range attack, done. Okay. No block. Use the crossbowman. -1. That uses up my spell, which I need to because resistant to physical, so I already decided that. Okay. So -1 means it's only 3, so I take 1 wound, and I don't use any of these cards at all. Range fire attack 5, done. No block but -1, so it's only 1 damage to me. And then 3 damage back. You're defeated. And then regeneration, heal 1, and ready a level 1 or 2 unit you control. Boom. Nice. So use this, and these are all available. Oh, but I rolled another black. Oh, not good. All right. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get another token. More importantly, my hand limit goes up. And I get an artifact. What is our artifact? Banner of Glory. Assign this to a unit you control. The assigned unit gets armor +1 and +1 to any attacks or blocks it makes. Whenever this unit attacks or blocks, fame +1. Units you control get armor +1 to any attacks or blocks they make this turn. Fame +1 for each unit that attacks or blocks this turn. All right. Well, let's put it with the crossbowman. Well, it goes on top of my deck, and then I'll draw it. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Don't know a whole lot about artifacts. Don't usually get them. Artifacts. All right, the bottom is a one-time use on the artifacts. An artifact can be provided with base fate and be thrown away for its strong effect. Okay. All right, I think I just assigned it over there. All right. So that was the end of my turn, and I've leveled up. So, Vokare, blue. There is a blue die. Now it's a red die. Blue moves this way. That's kind of where you want to be going anyway. All right, I've got a lot of influence if I can get to that city, but I have to take down the city first. All right, well, let's assign the banner. I think I'm doing this right. So he'll get +1 to everything, and then until I discard it for all my units. I could head over there and get those peasants. Scouts have siege attack 1. Peasants are reasonable. Wouldn't cost all that much. So I would need to move 4 and take care of these jokers. I don't know that I really care to. Do I want to reveal the city? Oh, need Vokare to do a little more green. I don't really want to bother with these guys, but they're sitting here, so might as well. So move 4. I don't need to block all that much. I hate to use this, but the mana is so low. Let's re-roll it. So we'll just do this to get move 5. Boom, that triggers these guys, so they come attack. This is -1 to all of their attacks or one attack? Taunt. Once a turn during a block phase, either reduce one attack of an enemy by 1 or increase. So it reduces one of the attacks. So I still need to block 1. I need to try and take on the city this turn. So I do need to save up some, but I need to save influence. Influence 4 here. Attack. Monastery. Only the rampaging. All right. So I got my move. And this is going to give me my attack. And that reduces their ranged attack 4. I could just use the units to range attack 4 and not have to block or do anything with these guys. Because that's +1. And that's +1. And that gives me Fame +1. That's what I want to do. So I'll go ahead and use them. Range attack 2, 3, 4. Range attack, they're dead. 2 Fame and another Fame. And I didn't use any of this. Gold, that's good. All right. Draw 3 cards because of planning. All right, Vokare's turn. Red spell. So that means he wants to attack up to 2 spaces away, but I am 3 spaces away, fortunately. Good thing I didn't get all the way to that village. Glad to have that out of there. All right, gonna be close. I'm moving in and recruiting the peasants, basically. So we'll just move 2 and influence 4 to get peasants. Blue. Vokare. Staying put. and trying to recruit the ice mages. White is not blue. Okay. I moved in, recruited. All right, so I need to draw 2 cards. Draw a card, some attack. All right, let's reveal the city. He's gonna move straight to the city. I need to get in there first. Maybe I do need to get that city further away. If I move 6 and reveal it up top, all right. All right, I don't really need to heal or anything. I could go get another blue token, but I don't really need it. If I reveal the city, he's going to be there in 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. Yeah, I kind of need to take it down. All right. Move 4. So reveal. It's the blue city. And we're going to fight some dragons on our way in. Lovely. Oh, good. We need our fireball back. The blue cities are level 3, so that is, it's white and red. All right, we did get a monastery, so we get another offer here. And white and red. Oh boy. The mountain. Okay, yes, definitely need all that fire attack. All right, I need to move 1 more. Yeah, I shouldn't have wasted for that artifact. That artifact really was not worth losing the spell. So I have 2 move right now. I would need to get to 14 attack. I can get six and 5 is 11. Twelve, 13. Let me draw a card. All right. At least I can take down the dragon up there, which lets me level up again. Okay, so we are... Oh, we're not doing... I can't do this. This is my 3rd move to get here. So attack 6, 10, I don't have the damage to block or anything. I'll wound them. No, I can't wound them because I want to attack with them. So that's 14 right there, using that. Five doesn't make a difference. 5 versus 6 doesn't make a difference. Or I could assign damage over here. I'm still taking 1 either way, so I'll just take 2 because I can heal 2. So take 2 damage, and then attack. So this means they attack 4, and this means 6, so 10, 14. And I took the 2 damage. And that dragon is down. Oh no, I can't do that if I don't block. I think if I don't block, I am petrified. Based on those guys. Paralyzed. If he gets wounded because of an attack from an enemy with paralyzed, it is immediately destroyed and removed from the game. If a hero takes 1 or more wounds into his hand from paralyzing attack, he must discard any non-wound cards from his hand, which means I'd have nothing to attack with. So I cannot afford to take that damage, which means I moved up, and that is it. All I did was move and I drew a card. All right. Means I didn't spend that red. White. Oh, this is going to be tough. And, well, it's the wound card. Last card was the wound card. All right. Green. Good. I like when you move green. Nothing changes. There's no green up there. Oh, wait. No, you still move forward. Guaranteed. Boy. Boogity boogity. I'm not going to be able to do this. He's going to get to the city before I can get in there. Because of that dragon. All right, can I take down the dragon now? I have to block. I have to block 5. Cold. And I don't have fire block. Well, my deck is empty. Maybe I just declare end of round and hope I get my spell back. Fight 2 dragons at once. Or do I try and knock Vokare down a little bit? I think that's what I do. Actually go after Vokare and get his army whittled down. I could try and just take him on. Or at least hurt him a little bit. Move 2. I have to move into him, which means move 5. I don't have move for all that. All right. Well, I could I could block 5 if I did this and this. Everything's blocked. Block 5. And then this, set it to red. And that's attack 8, 9, 10. If I hadn't used these units, that'd be enough. Oh. One card or all cards? One card to a card. I can't do it, so I'm just going to declare end of round. And we're going to lose it on the last night. None of these do anything for me. And I don't want him to get another turn. Oh, such a waste. So close. Okay. All right, well, let's go to night. This Blitz may have been too quick. Needed more time to let things develop and simmer. Yeah, I've got to take on 2 dragons and a city defender just to take down the city, and then Vokare. I keep 2 greens and a red. He might actually be easier to defeat. Do I win if I just take his army down? I mean, that seems a little anticlimactic. I'm supposed to get to the city first and then take it down. Well, maybe I just take him head on. That's kind of my best chance at this point. See where he moves to. Just kind of wait for him here. Because 2 reds and a yellow versus a red, 2 greens, and a gray. Of course, he's dealing attacks to me as well. All right, I'll get my units back. Get rid of these, and the firebolt. Would have been nice to pick that up. Snowstorm. Yeah, that day seemed a bit of a waste. I think going after that artifact drew me off course. And it took a lot of movement to get through there too. But yeah, that was a waste. All right, let's see what we have. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. No, 6, because I'm not next to my keep. Into the heat, regeneration, so I can use a unit twice. Okay, got my big attack. There's no black available, there's no red available. Search your deck for any one card, put it in your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So I was going to do sparring power to kind of build up for a big turn. Oh, should I do it? Just use this to take down that dragon straight off and then see what happens. Yep. So we'll stick with sparring power. That means he's going to go first. Because anything I do, he goes first. Odds are he'd go first anyway, because the other thing I do is preparation. But yeah, let's hope he draws some wounds. We need a bunch of wounds. All right. So, Vokare, green, moves closer. That's okay. He's going to move into me unless I go into the city this turn. Once per turn, you choose one. Put the top card you redeemed to it face down on this card. So, top card goes underneath. Face down into this card, so I don't know what it is. All right. I'm going to try and go into the city. I think I have to do it. I've got my units, I've got Into the Heat, I've got my banner, and I've got my fire attack to just take that down. So I am moving into the city, which means this dragon comes along for the ride, but I got to get into the city before he shows up. All right. Okay. Let me get these a little closer here. All right. Well, we know this. I'm using one of these to take this guy down, and either one would do it. -2, or actually I'm doing this one here. -2 to the attack because it's ranged fire, so I don't care. So that has been used, and he is taken care of. All right, now what? In the city, they're fortified. Oh, and this is the blue city, so they all get a bonus of some kind. Adds to their attack. Wonderful. All defenders +2 attack. Or +1 attack, they cold fire attack. Okay, I don't care about this guy. I don't care what his attack is because I'm ranged him. He is not fortified, I don't think, because I may not be going into the city if he becomes fortified as I attack the city. Does he become fortified as he comes along with the combat into the city? Oh, this rulebook is not the best for looking things up. I need some kind of an FAQ. That one, the city is defeated whether I defeat that guy or not. The rampaging enemies are not fortified, though. You can conquer the site even if you do not defeat them. So what happens if I don't defeat them? Do they just stay put? Because I actually kind of want to do that. I think they would just stay put. It stays in place. I kind of do want to defeat him, though, because I would take all that attack. So, all right. So he's not fortified, so my ranged fire attack is fine. Okay, for these guys. Oh, I needed to move in. So that's just a 2 to move in. So there's my move 2. Okay. All right, yeah, that is just on pasture there. That's pretty clearly just pasture. Oh, cities are always 2. Yeah, okay. All right, now, All of your units get their attack and block values increased by 3. You cannot assign damage to units this turn. Alright. All of this ranged attack doesn't really help with anything. I need to get into this city though. I really need to get into this city. Okay, get a stronger effect for free. Does a spell count as an action card? I don't think it does. I need to look that up, because if I got that for free, that would be super awesome and way powerful. Okay. Yep. All right. Sorry about that. Just chatting with Aldi here real quick. See if he's going to put our Twitch stream up on the front of Board Game Geek, which might bring in a few more viewers. Those 3 or 4 of you diehards that are sticking with me here, thanks for being here, for enjoying this. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. Sorry I haven't been very interactive with the chat. I've been checking every so often. Haven't seen anybody posting any questions, but we're in the middle of a big trying to take down a city, and a dragon came along, another dragon came along for the ride. So now I have to figure out this extra dragon. Alright, and just see if we can survive without taking so much damage that we immediately die, because they have extra attack. So they're +2 attack, because both these guys have fire and cold. Brutal is extra damage, swift is extra block. Fortified, I don't have siege. So, okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the right attack. This would give us attack 5 down here. If we did that. So that's attack 5. And these guys all get their attack and block increased by 3. Actually attack 7. So with that, we get attack 7, which would take him down but not block. Okay, which would give me 2 damage. Alright. Then over here, I need attack 6. So attack 3, 4, 5, 6. And block 4, block 5. Oh. Attack 2, attack 4, attack 5 isn't enough. So that attack 6 takes him down. Attack 7 takes him down, but I haven't blocked anything. And the peasants haven't been used yet. Which is good. That keeps them there for Vokare. Okay. All right. And I still have my heal card. Okay, well, we'll just do it that way and see how much damage we take here. So that is 6, so that's 2 wounds. And then that is 8, so that would be 3 wounds. Or 1 on the peasants and 2. We'll go 1 on the peasants and 2 to me. And it's brutal, so 2 go into the discard pile as well, which actually I don't care about anymore because this is the last round of the game. So these are my cards that I still have. But the important thing is I did defeat everyone. Unbelievable. And I took down the city. All right. Well, at least there's that. I'm on the city. Okay. City assaults. And cities. When revealed, reputation -1 because it's fortified. 2 higher, I'm that city's leader. And I think I also get the benefit for the keeps as well. I'm almost positive that's the case. Better find that out. End of turn section, clean up, benefits, rewards, drawing new cards. Oh, it's all, you don't get the benefit of the keeps. That's unfortunate. If you're next to a city, increase by 1 or by 2. If both the keep and city bonus are possible, use the higher bonus only. Well, that would have been nice. All right. But we get +1 fame because this unit attacked or blocked. Discarded. That was used. That was used. Reroll. Green. Red's gone. Need to do all of these. Those are all used. All right. I did the +1 fame. I did the -1 reputation. Now we get 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, +1 for going down a level, which means we get a token and a card. Let's do that first. That is once around, except during combat, flip this to get heal 1 and 1 white crystal to your inventory. That I'm going to do because I need to heal. Or motivation, once around a player's turn, flips, draw 2 cards. At least fame, gain fame 1. I don't care about motivation. And we'll put that in there. So we're going to heal next turn using the green to heal 3. All right, so that was the 8. 7. Oh, and a card over here. Move 2. I don't care about moving anymore. Ritual attack. Throw away another action card. Depending on its color, you get attack 5 for red, ice attack 3 for blue, range attack 3 for white, siege attack 2 for green. That's pretty nice. Blood of Ancients. Gain a wound, pay 1 mana, we're going to get a card of that color from you. And all right, we're going to do ritual attack because we need attack to take down Vokare. So that was that. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gets us another bump. Oh, +1. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We have a chance. It's not great, but we have a chance. All right. So now I draw 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Vokare gets a turn. Good, he is just staying put. White does not take the sorcerers. Alright, we got a ritual attack, we got some influence here, we got some heal, some move. Okay. So we are going to use the green, heal 2, and then heal 1 and get a white crystal, was it? White crystal, yes. So white crystal and heal, so that's 1, 2, 3 away, which is super significant. Actually, before we start, sparring power face down. Alright, so we healed 1. And then we want to recruit those guardians, but we don't have enough influence to do it yet, so we will wait. Got a red, that's good. Here we can, in the blue city, does it say? No. The blue city, 7 plus something, interacting with. In the blue city you can buy spells as if you are in a mage tower. Seven as well as a mana of the same color. So 7 influence. Well, let's see what we get here. We're going to wait on that. Alright. So, end of my turn. I draw 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards. We got more influence, more mana draw. Vokare, staying put, giving me time to build up. I like it. Black does not take the sorcerers. Alright, use an additional mana. So is there... I could do that to get a spell. Fire block 4. Fire attack 4. That's pretty nice. Expose is pretty nice. I don't need space or time bending. So range attack 2 plus an enemy loses all fortifications and resistances. Or fire block. And it's a part of a block you can use as fire attack. But I need a red. But I also want the guardsman. Attack 5, block 8. All units you control gain all resistances. I need to get to 11. Oh, on that heal, I forgot to ready my unit up here. Okay. I've done this twice, so I did it at the start when I went into the city, and I did it on the turn that I healed, and now I need to do it again. Okay. If I use that red, it won't be available for the spell that I need. Regeneration, concentration. And it gets me a red mana token. But this can give me red mana tokens later. So yes, I will use this red for 5, 6, 7 to get Burning Shield. Black. Reputation goes down 1 because of threaten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw 2 cards. My other wound. Okay. Vokare. Blue moves and rerolls the blue die. 2 gold, not useful. Alright, odds are he's moving in. Start of my turn. Okay, if he attacks me, I believe I get to do my turn. So that would give me one more chance to do sparring power. There's attack. Choose whether to take his full turn in advance. Okay, yes, so I can do my full turn in advance unless the scenario changes it. Movement, race for the city, third phase, battle for the city. When Vokare is standing next to the city and has to move, attacks the city. Several options. We do want to defend. All right. So I will get warning before he attacks. So I can do this turn here. All right. I basically don't really want to do anything and just need to discard a card. Too bad there's no way to heal. And I didn't get those units, but this Burning Shield I think is more important. 1, 2, 3. So where was I? Yes, so I'm going to do this. And then my turn. I need to discard a card. Green. It isn't gonna, I don't need siege attack. So I will just discard this card. The rest of these I want. Okay. All right. I'll be another wound. That'd be awesome. Vokare, what you doing? It is a wound. Yay. Give me one more chance to prepare. Red is not the blue. Okay. So starting your turn, add this to sparring power. It's getting nice and big. We're going to have lots of good cards here. And then I have to use a card. When you pay this, also pay 1 mana basic color. Gain a crystal of that color to your inventory. All right. I've got the white. I've got the blue. White or green. One, two, three. One, two. Odds are it could be red. Blue, I don't know. White or green. White or green. I want it to be red or blue. White, 1, 2, 3. Well, the green isn't doing anything for me, so I'll take the green to re-roll it just in case. So, gain a green crystal. All right. Got a blue. Well, that's good. And my last card. Oh, good. White. All right. Volkare's turn. Come on in, buddy. He's waiting. Well, I don't want to lose any more cards, so I am basically going to come out of the city and attack him. If he's not going to attack me, I'm going to attack him. Because my deck is empty, I'm going to get all my sparring power, get all my cards here. It is time to fight. All right. Let's. This is the final battle. This is it. Well, I guess I could whittle him down. Do I have to discard down to my hand limit at the end of her turn? End of the turn. You do not have to discard down to your hand limit. Okay. I do have to discard one. Wait for him to attack, come in, or just move into him. It's move 3. Well, these cards. Actually, you know what? Do I have enough to recruit the guardsman? Heal 1, and then. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Influence. Attacker block. That could be attack, and that's attack, and that's attack. So these are the non-attack stuff. Heal to get my peasants back. Seems like a good plan. Since I don't have to discard, don't waste the move for him to come in on me. Influence 5, if I discard something else, well, I don't really want to use the red for it. So I'm just going to heal 1. There we go. I'm not going to heal my own over here because that doesn't matter. I want to get my peasants back. All right, Vokare, you ready? No, another wound card. Well, I think it's move out to him. I don't want to waste the move because I'm going to need one of these cards to discard for improvisation to get extra stuff, probably. Oh, I need to roll for this wound here. And maybe again, I can't remember. That's fine. These are all useful in attacking, blocking, blah, 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 blah. And mana draw to get all the red mana that I'm going to need. So I'm just going to discard 1 card and hope that he moves in finally. Anything but a wound. Another wound. Wow. That is 4 in a row. Yeah. Well, it means I have to discard another card, which is unfortunate. Well, I'm going to use improvisation for ritual attack anyway, so discard a card. And now, it's got to move in, right? There we go. It's a spell. He's moving twice, but he doesn't need to move twice. He just moves straight in. Just make absolutely sure. Remember it said something about that. Second phase. Okay. It's time to fight. He's moving into the city. Now, I don't get any of the city bonuses, I don't think. I'm going to check that really quick. There we go. Somebody's asking the very question I have. Well, characters, is this legal? I have constituted now, just rest. Recruited. Do I count? Do units count? Neither. City defenders only exist in unconquered cities. Okay. All right, so I don't get those bonuses up there. All right, everybody ready? We're in for the final fight. I am basically gonna move the map out of the way so I can plan this a little better. And it's not Gloomhaven, so it's all tied to each other. So let's just move up. All right, I've got peasants and crossbowmen. I have 2 unused. And I've got all these cards here. And we are fighting all of this madness. Okay, I don't have my spell though. And Vokare is going to hit us with the black attack. So we have to block his attack, otherwise we lose everything. All right. So first off, we're going to take a mana die from the source and set it to any color except gold. So we're going to set it to red. And I'm using this mana die to do that, to give me 2 red tokens. And I have all of these crystals. All right. Well, exploding shield. Hold on. Let me just make sure. So this dragon has a cold attack. If I do fire block, is that effective against it? Only fire are effective when blocking this. Okay. So I'm not using that mana die to do it. I'm going to use the mana crystal so that I can use the black die with a red mana token, fire block 4. He's blocked. Oh, but he's swift. If this card is used as part of a successful block, destroy the blocked enemy. So if I can finish the block here, he's done. But I have to double block because he's swift. So I need to block another 4. Okay. And unless it's fire block, I have to block 8. That is unreal. So I need 8 block, 16 block. Okay, well, there is block 5. And we are discarding our Banner of Glory, so units you control get armor +1 and +1 to any attacks or blocks they make this turn. So we're doing this on both here. So that's block 3. So that's block 8 with fire block 4. So fire block did the first 4, and then the 8 did the other swift 4. So he's gone. All right. I need to block 3 over here. So this is going to be sideways for a block and block 2. So that's block 3 to block General Vokare's attack. If I don't block his attack, I am in a world of hurt. So, because it would paralyze me because I rolled the one wrong value. So, but it's just a regular block 3. Okay, but I don't do any damage to him. Now I need to take on these guys. All right. Summon attack. At the start of the block phase, draw a random brown token with its enemy, replaces the enemy in the block, then it's discarded. Let's do some ranged attack, if we can. Ice attack 3, ranged attack 3 for white. I don't have a white card to discard. So I have ranged attack here. Assign this to a unit. The assigned unit gets armor +1 and +1 any attacks. The question is, Banner of Glory, does it get both? The +1 for the top and the bottom when I discard it. Oh, okay. If the unit, so I didn't do this right. At the end of the round, you may decide to either to keep the banner with the unit or shuffle it back into your deed deck. All right. Knowing that I would have shuffled it back in the deed deck, so it's just the +1. We won't worry about the fame. Oh, but did I use it on that very first round getting into the city? I think I did. All right. So I don't get the +1 over here. So I had to block 4 over here to do that. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to have enough cards to do all this. Well, fire attack 6. No, we'll do it this way. Attack 5 and attack 2 to take care of this guy, unblocked. and then attack 4. Well, so this guy I'm not going to block, so assign damage. Take 2 wounds. And then goes away. And then this guy, I'm not going to block it, so assign damage. 7 is 2 more wounds. And then goes away. This guy is a wound. So I've taken 5 so far. And then attack 4 here. Takes care of him. Seven and 5 peasants takes care of him, and +1 takes care of him. I think I was using him for something else though. I think it was the block up here. He was the other 3 to block there. Because otherwise, oh, I haven't used these at all yet. Oh man. Okay, I think we can still do this with this. Yes. -1, so now he's only a 3. Yes, this does it. So 3, need to block 6, 4, 5, 6, or that extra 5 block makes up the difference because it's 3 doubled to 6. 4 is effective. The other 2, 1 is 3 is effectively blocked. 1's not blocked, but it has to be doubled. So block 2. That -1. Okay. Yes, we did it. Because now he's fully blocked. He's blocked up here. The peasants plus the ritual attack, take them. I already took the damage for all that. 4 took him. I took the damage for those guys. And then attack 4 here. Fame +1. And then fame 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then fame 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 +1. And then fame 3. 1, 2, 3. And then fame 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we did it. We took 5 wounds for 5. We had 2 already. I know there is like an overkill of too many wounds, but let's just check. All right, total wounds, combat outcome, wounds and healing. Assign damage. If the number of wound cards added to your hand during a combat equals or exceeds your unmodified hand limit, you are knocked out. Wounds received from other sources also count, but not wounds you already had in your deck. So we took 5, it is 6. We survived. We did it. We defeated Vokare. Amazingly enough, we took down the city and defeated him all in the same turn. It was close, with barely an attack to spare. All right. Well, that is it. Thank you for all of those of you who joined us. I know a lot of you came in here right at the last minute. This was Vokare's return on Blitz mode, so 2 days, 2 nights. Some extra things along the way. Solo play on the easiest level. But it was my first time doing it, and at the last minute we were able to get it all done. So that's where we are. 76 fame. I think there's a way to count score here. 76. Score the best player in all categories. Assign no titles. So there's scoring things. 20 if you conquer the city. We did. If you defeat a Vokare, you get 30, 40, or 50 based on the combat level. So 30. 2 left in Vokare's deck. There's quite a bit left in his deck. Multiply by 1, 1.5 or 2 based on the race level. Okay, so let's, you know what, let's add it up real quick. That might be fun. Achievement bonuses. Okay, so, well, all those are me because it's the same player all the way down, so that doesn't really matter. So 76, 96, 126, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. So 148, about 150 or so. I don't know how that is for a score, but about 150. But it was fun. 3.5 hours, Blitz scenario on Vokare's return. Solo, co-op, or just solo Blitz. Fair and... what do you call it? Daring. Fair and daring. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We will be back on Monday evening playing Gloomhaven, scenario number 9 of the Capital Intrigue campaign. And then the following week, finishing it out with scenario 10. And then next Thursday, we'll be playing Magic Realm. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.